Enter the Gungeon is a top-down roguelike shooter that lets you play out your wildest and most intense 80s action movie fever dreams. Diving over lava-filled pits, dodging hundreds of incoming projectiles, and flipping tables to use as cover are the kind of gameplay maneuvers that you can expect to perform when you... Oh, you fuck! Seriously, look at this game! Developed by Dodge Roll and released by Devolver Digital, Enter the Gungeon follows the story of a group of misfits who are trying to locate a gun that can kill the past. To find the gun, they will need to conquer the Gungeon, a treacherous place filled with guns, monsters, guns, bullets, guns, tables, guns, bullets, and did I mention guns? My one complaint about Gungeon comes in the form of online cooperative play, or the lack thereof. Co-op is supported and even touted as a feature, however only locally. I actually bought this game to play with fellow Ultra Super Mega team member Townley. However, due to my own ignorance, I only discovered the game's lack of online co-op play after the purchase. And look, I'll be honest, this did produce a slight increase on my fuckometer. However, that really quickly dissipated as I realised exactly how fun the game was despite playing as a single player. As the game begins, you choose from one of 4 characters. There's Michonne, the Bride, some dude, and Master Chief. Each character controls more or less the same, but begin with a different setup of weapons and items, which grants them certain perks from within the game. The game supports both keyboard and mouse input, as well as a standard controller. Aiming on the controller, though, can be a bit of a pain in the ass, as accuracy is greatly minimised with the reduction of the floating sight that you were granted when using a keyboard and mouse setup. However, other than this, the game plays identical on both inputs. Dodging, diving, firing, and crying are all responsive as you attempt to weave your way through the plethora of bullets that are heading in your direction. And be warned, there will be hundreds of bullets coming your way, especially as you are battling one of the beautifully designed bosses that are awaiting you inside the Gungeon. You won't be left defenseless, however. From railguns to nail guns, icebreakers to particulators, Nintendo zappers, and even the sword Excalibur. Enter the Gungeon features more guns than the average American high school, and each pull of each gun's trigger culminates in a wonderfully diverse range of effects to smite your enemies. To put it more eloquently, the guns of the Gungeon are fucking rad.
Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
The game's central hub is called the Breach. In the beginning, the only thing the Breach is good for is selecting your character. However, each time you enter the Gungeon, there's a chance a cell will spawn. Rescue the person trapped inside the cell by finding and using the cell key, and you have a chance of upgrading the Breach. For example, rescuing Oxen Cadence will unlock a shop in which you can buy item and, more importantly, gun blueprints. Buying one of these blueprints means that item now has a chance of spawning inside the Gungeon. If you go to the trouble of finding and rescuing Daft Punk, then you'll be rewarded with a goblin sitting on a ledge. Thanks, guys.
What idiot? You're in charge.
The visuals driving the action in the Gungeon are great, and are kind of like playing your favourite Zelda dungeon on a combination of acid and cocaine. The artwork of Gungeon just oozes confidence in this really unique way, and you can tell that Dodge Roll loved designing each and every frame of animation and 8-bit explosion incorporated into the game.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Which brings us to the music. Whew, okay, I'm going to get real for a second here. I rarely, if ever, listen to a game's soundtrack outside of actually playing the game. However, Enter the Gungeon soundtrack is now firmly planted in my Outrun playlist and getting regular airtime. The music is phenomenal. It's energetic, it's atmospheric, and it's a love letter to 80s synth. Each mesmerizing beat is meticulously crafted to deliver some of the most memorable game tracks I've ever heard. Vocals are used sparingly and to great effectiveness. The title track, Enter the Gungeon, contains one of the coolest uses of vocals in an electronic song that I've ever heard. It makes you feel like a goddamn retro warrior starring in their own 80s action movie. It makes you actually want to enter the Gungeon. I mean, just listen to this. It's awesome. Enter the Gungeon will make you want your own fucking rad catchphrase to shout each and every time you leap across a lava pit and blast a walking bullet man in the face with a giant anvil gun. It will make you sweat as you meticulously slice a path through 476 million bullets being fed to you from a massive Gatling gun-wielding eagle. And it will make you cry out in pain as you realise you only have half a heart of health remaining and are still on level 1. But most importantly, it will make you want to hit that quick restart button immediately after your inevitable demise. Because the Gungeon is an amazing, challenging, frantically fun place, and I can't wait for my next journey into its depths. Hey everyone, it's Matthew here from Ultra Super Mega. If you like what you saw, go check out the Facebook page, check us out on Twitter, follow the guys on Twitch, we do stream on there quite a bit, and also remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and for all the latest in gaming news and reviews, make sure you visit www.ultrasupermega.com.au.